Hello everyone. I am so excited to be doing a new reading for you. I'm Jasmine, also known as Bubble on Ice. You probably know me from Tumble. I have been having a blog there for quite a while now. I do celebrity readings there. My challenge has been, when I do a reading, I have to kind of write down everything. I have to explain every card in writing, and that took me just far too long. As I gain a few followers, which I am very grateful for, because that's what it is all about. When you have a social media platform, you want followers, you want people to read your stuff. So I'm very happy that I have gained many followers, and I'm very happy and grateful that my followers actually ask for my advice. They send me requests. They want me to do readings, and they are interested, and I am very thankful for that. So please keep on sending those requests. Mm, so my challenge was actually um, being able to do these readings fast enough, because what happened was um, I was late with some of the requests. I couldn't keep up because uh, writing all those readings took too long, and I wasn't able to keep up with the readings. So I found out that I had to find a new method to do this. So this is a test. This YouTube channel is a new thing for me. Hopefully, I can do my readings in a more efficient way. That's my plan, at least. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, and please give me feedback, if there are things that I can improve, or if you have any suggestions as to how I can make things even better. Please tell me, and please keep up those requests. Please keep reading my stuff, because tarot reading is my hobby. It's not just my hobby, actually, because I do it professionally as well. I do have a small business aside from my regular job. I have a side business where I do personal readings for my clients. I have been doing that for many years, so I am a professional tarot reader, and I love reading the tarot cards. I take my cards with me everywhere, and I do tarot readings for my family, my friends, myself, my pets, and as you see, I also do a lot of celebrity readings in my spare time. Some followers actually ask me, "Do you do personal readings?" Yes, I do, but I don't want to use my social media platform for that. So for now, this channel and my Tumblr blog is strictly for just my hobby. So I will only be doing celebrity readings. But who knows, maybe I change my mind one day and I will, make a small business out of this. But as for now, um, these platforms are for celebrity readings. Um, I've got quite a few requests about Shawn Mendes. I think I received 3, 4, or 5 requests about him. People are very eager to know about who is Shawn Mendes, how, what type of man is he, and they are also very interested in knowing about his love life. Um, some ask me about Camille, some wants to know about Sabrina Carpenter, and some wants to know about I don't actually know her name, but he is allegedly dating an older woman. I don't remember her name, and some wants to know about that relationship as well. So I guess we'll just dive into this reading. Um, I have been pulling cards in advance. The reason I am doing that instead of pulling the cards while you're watching the video, it's because I don't have the proper equipment for, recording. If this turns out to be something that my followers want, if this YouTube channel works out for me, I will be investing in some equipment that I can use to record, and hopefully I will be able to pull my cards while you follow the video. But as for now, I have to do it like this because I actually have to hold my phone in my hand while I'm recording. So I don't have hands enough to pull cards at the same time. So as you see, here are a lot of cards. I pulled a lot of cards. I asked my spirits a lot of questions. And here is all my answers. And I will be sharing with you my interpretation shortly. I'm just going to show you all my cards first. And as you see, I use many decks. I don't just use one deck or two decks. Well, sometimes I do. It depends on, the questions. But I am a tarot card junkie. I love my cards and I love the images. Look at them. They are so beautiful. And they feel so good. A lot of these decks, they feel so good when you shuffle them. I just love them. So I use many, many, many decks. And I also feel that it gives me much more room to clarify things when I can use multiple decks. Okay, so let's go for it. Shawn Mendes is very good looking. I don't know, maybe he's not everyone's cup of tea, but he is definitely a very handsome man, no doubt about that. He is very good looking, he is very beautiful. I think he's very popular among female. And he was like that already at a very young age. And he's not just good looking, he's not just handsome, but he's also very athletic. He likes sports. He has a healthy lifestyle. He exercises. He takes very good care of himself. He dresses up. His hair is always, on point. So this man takes very good care of himself. So he's not just handsome, but he's actually, he takes care of himself. He's very talented and he's very dedicated to his art. And it's not only about music. Lots of people think, oh, he's a musician, he likes his music. Yes, he does. But he is actually also very talented into, other skills as well. He loves to read, he loves to write. And he produces music, so he writes poems, and some of these poems, they turn into music. They turn into lyrics. He's very creative. He's very creative, and he learned all his skills the hard way, actually, from scratch. He didn't actually get much help from anyone, because it wasn't like he was, it was not like he was taught by anyone. He didn't have a teacher. He didn't have a mentor of any kind. He just, he just studied people that he admires. He watched their performances. He tried to, you know, copy them. He tried to do the same. He tried to learn instruments and music through, tutorials. And he was a hard worker. He practiced very hard. He tried and he failed and then he started over again, and he never gave up. So he would spend many hours, many days, many weeks working everything to, perfection. So he started off as a young boy. It was his dream. It was his hobby. Music was his hobby. It wasn't like he thought that he would be a famous musician one day. Um, it was just like he thought that was just a hobby. But, it turned out that he was very good at what he was doing, and he gained a lot of attention through his music. He likes to go in depth with his music, with his work. There is always a deeper meaning in all his lyrics. They are very personal. It's not like just, he really used a lot of time, a lot of effort. I have a card here called the Ocean. The ocean is like a muse to him. I think he likes to spend hours at the beach, by the sea, by a lake, and just write music, think about music, and create. And water is kind of like, in the tarot world, water is, we interpret water as feelings, emotions. So I think a lot of his love songs, he wrote by the sea, by the ocean. As a person, he is very social. He is very well liked. He's also very polite. He's very honest. He is not pretentious. He doesn't play any games. It's like what you see is what you get. And that's it. He's very fair. He's very morally correct in the things he does. He's very honest in his approaches. He does have his inner demons, but he will still be there for everyone else. You see here, angel of the universe. He's like an angel. I want to say that he's almost like an earth angel. He will go out of his way to make you feel comfortable and at ease, no matter how he is doing himself. Because that's just how he is. He helps people. He listens to them. He reaches out. He helps. He wants to make the world a better place for many people. He wants to contribute. He wants to make a change. He doesn't see himself that way though, because he's very non-jaded. He is not self-centered in any way. He just acts out of kindness from the bottom of his heart. And I don't think he's in any way an attention seeker either. He's famous and all that, but fame has never been important to him. Sure, he uses his influence. He does. Because he is well aware that his fame is, it's powerful. He can influence people easily. But he uses that for good purposes. He uses that for good things. And as I say, this man is very, very talented. Very talented. And he is a very, very kind-hearted man. Very kind. He is also someone that I would call an empath. I don't know if you are familiar with the term, but that means this person is, he can easily identify with other people's feelings. He can easily put himself in other people's spot, and feel sorry for them, feel happy for them. He just takes on the feelings. So in one way, he is a kind of person who might easily take the bad things in the world and weighs them on his own shoulders, and that sometimes can lead him to a very dark place, because he kind of transfers people's feelings to himself, and he is very easily influenced by the news, by the state of the world. If he reads something like bad on the social media, he'll take that to heart. He'll be very overwhelmed. He'll be stressed. So he's very fragile, and he's very sensitive. I kind of feel sorry for him. I'm not saying that he's a weak guy, but he's like made of glass. He's like, he thinks a lot. He has a lot of thoughts. He's very easy to break. He's just like, the type of guy who would lie to you just to protect you from being hurt. But he will hurt himself instead. It's like he'll stab himself before letting you get hurt. So in a way, he's very kind, he's very protective. He'll do anything for anyone, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because maybe not, but sometimes we all just need to care for ourselves as well, and he doesn't do that. He cares for everyone else, but who is caring for him? But as I tell you, I'm drawn back to this card here, Angel of the Universe. He's an angel. I'm telling you, he's an angel. He's very empathetic. He cares about the society. He is here to make a difference. He sees his role in this world as he sees helping people and being a part of society to be his purpose. He uses fame to contribute to good things. Charity, lots of charity. He partakes in demonstrations, he donates, he's very engaged in matters circulating around the world. He will fight for the rights of minorities, for children, for women. Wow, he's a great man. Wow, of course people are drawn to him. He is well liked because he is a great human. He is very kind-hearted. But he also gets exhausted easily from all these energies that he pulls out to other people's. That drains him. That makes him overwhelmed. He gets stressed. It's draining him. But he will still be there for other people. Wow, I wasn't aware, I have always known who Shawn Mendes is, but I didn't know much about him. I just feel this, suddenly I just feel this, oh, I like this man. Well, he loves music. I don't know why I see a cowboy hat. Does he like country music? Anyone knows? I don't know. Anyway, he plays his guitar and he brings it with him everywhere, because music kind of, calms him. He feels safe when he is surrounded by music. He feels safe. He feels he can accept love. He is also able to express love and have faith when it comes to music. Music means a lot to him. He doesn't go one day without music. Not one day. His emotions display through his songs, his lyrics. Whatever he feels, he expresses through his music. You know, he is also kind of like, if you see here, it says, I need time for me. He's like, you know, how do I put this? He does a lot of things for other people. He gets drained. So at time, you know, sometimes he just needs time for himself to heal, to, you know, regain his energy. So he uses music. Music is a way for him to escape. And he loves to study other musicians, legends. He learns from them. He spends a lot of time listening to them, analyzing the music. He would break down, you know, their songs. He would break down the lyrics just to, you know, go into depth of their work. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about his love life. Someone mentioned Sabrina. When I asked about Sabrina, this card came up. No, they never dated, but they are very good friends. As you see here, they probably have had some kind of a past life relationship, so they feel very familiar with each other. They are very comfortable around each other, and they are very good friends. Maybe sort of soulmates if you want. They connect easily, but they are not like love interests. They are friends, very good friends. Maybe sort of like sister and brother. They have a lot of common interests and they enjoy each other's companies. They talk about music, you know, and she's very attractive. She is a very attractive girl, but she's not his typical type. So they are not dating. They are not dating. They are just very, very, you know, good friends, and they are well connected. Someone asked me about Camille, and when I asked my cards about Camille, a lot of cards came out. You know, a lot of cards. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So there's no doubt that they were very close. Again, it was sort of a soulmate connection. They probably taught each other a lot, but also learned a lot from each other. They are still very close because they have a soul contract. They're still very close. Self-love, I'm still trying to heal. Now this can be him, or this can be her, or this can be both of them. Someone is still trying to heal from that relationship. They are not, you know, they are not quite finished with each other. There is still something, you know, there's still a soul contract. There has been a lot of reflection after this relationship, you know, because someone is saying being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. There was a lot of questions that, you know, as someone, you know, they left each other. They had a why did this happen? What happened? Why did we end? So there was a lot of work for them to detach from each other. A lot of work. And I also got this third party. So there was clearly, a third party involvement that broke them. Someone from the outside. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone, in a romantic sense. It can be a parent, it can be a sibling, it can be a relative, it can be work, but a third party was the problem. And also I got this, you are wrong. So there has been an argument, clearly, someone not admitting that they are wrong about something. So in the end, they retreated. They disconnected from the relationship. They disconnected from the world. But it is still a soul contract. Now I get this I get this from looking at all the cards that I have pulled for Shawn Mendes, that he is not a man who goes for good looks. He is more about personality. He also doesn't fall in love easily, even though he is a person who would go like wholeheartedly head over heels into something when he first does fall for someone. But he doesn't fall in love easily. So in one way, this alleged new relationship makes sense. It makes sense because a much older woman means more maturity, and that is what he craves. Someone more maternal. He doesn't want this young gigglish girls. That's not for him. Some sides of her he doesn't like. There are some issues there that he doesn't like. And he has not fully accepted all the things. But they are working on it. Something about her past, something, that just doesn't sit right with him. He kinds of needs to go inwards in himself and develop a vision. Is this what I want? Is this really what I want? Something tells me that he also has not fully recovered from his own past. I just feel like there's something here. There's something about this. There is a third party somewhere. Either someone from the past or someone in the present. Someone who might shake the foundation of this relationship. This alleged romantic relationship he is having with this older woman. I feel like one text from this person, this third party, and this relationship will be reconsidered. So it's not good. It's not good. They are dating, but it's not solid. Something tells me that it's not solid. I don't know. Maybe we will have to, do a follow-up reading later to find out more about this love connection. If you have any comments about my readings, please let me know. Uh, maybe I missed a point, or I don't get things right every time. Let me know. Maybe you interpreted the cards in a different way. So feel free to leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any follow-up questions, just let me know, okay? Bye for now.